So I picked up some more great stuff this week, a variety of stuff new and old. A couple of the new things that I really like are these little ships. I believe these probably came out at the Disney store, because they're fairly lightweight plastic, but they're good little ships, and as you can see, this one makes noise and has lights. So this is in the Force Awakens Falcon. Also the nice First Order TIE Fighter. No wings popping off on this one, but it makes noise as well. So on this one, I guess I had it upside down. May have had a little figure in there, I don't know. It didn't come with the one I found, but yeah, they're nice little toys for display. The other new ship that I got was this U-Wing, the Rogue One. It's missing its Nerf missiles, but the wings still work, and it came with the Cassian, and his sidearm is still in his pocket, which is pretty cool. This ship, I don't know how much it originally was when it came out. It was $4 at the flea market, so I couldn't pass it up because, you know, I like the design of it. And the wings, probably don't have enough room here, but they open up pretty wide with the little flipping mechanism. So, pretty good toy. The wings are kind of flimsy compared to the old toys, but, you know, I guess to keep costs down. Still a nice looking ship. And got a couple new Jawas, or newer Jawas. I guess they're old by now. I think this was the earlier ones, not quite the 90s, but 2000s. They had the little hole in the top of the head so the light can shine through so you can see their eyes. Cool Jawas. A couple of the little bendy guys from the mid-90s. Don't really like these. They came in the collection, so, you know, here they are. I know they had a 4-pack. They had the rest of the characters, but they're kind of weird looking. And got some nice old stuff. As you can see, got some of the mini rigs. So nice tight joints on that. Got the little shuttle. I'm not sure the stickers should be there. I have to look at the instruction sheet. I was never a big fan of the mini rigs as well, but they look neat. These two are pretty cool. And the one that I was most excited about is the side gunner. This was from the Droids line, and I didn't collect any of these ones when they first came out, so I missed all this one. This one's in pretty good shape. Stickers are all there. It's got some discoloring on it, but not bad. It is missing the lower gun on the bottom. It looks like the guy who owned this tried to glue the guns in place because they didn't hold on that well. At least the bottom one's glued. You know, the top one doesn't look like it's glued, but the bottom one looks like it was glued at some point. So it obviously didn't work because they lost the gun. And let's see if I can open this without them falling. So got a really crappy condition liner, but still nice. You can kind of see the action figures and which ones you still needed when you're collecting. And always like to see them when they're full of action figures. This one's pretty cool. The guy apparently didn't have all the stickers, so they put in names themselves, cut out names from the cards and put them in there. But yeah, got some nice figures here. At the top here, they have 2 Imperial dignitaries. Both really nice. There's pretty much no nose rub on either of them. This one may have a little bit of dirt on him, but yeah, no nose rub, perfect condition. Happy for these. Then we have the Luke poncho. The helmet really beat up, really played with. The hand really played with. but he's got his poncho, which is in good shape, and he comes with the black palace blaster. His joints are kind of loose, but I mean that figures with the amount of paint rub on him. So he's pretty cool. Nice weequay. Everyone gets weequay. Not much to say about him. Got a squid head. We got Maydeen, complete with his little staff. He's in really good condition. Well, you know, I take that back. The back of his feet the paint's rubbing off, probably from being put in and out of the case. Got a nice Princess Leia. Her poncho is a bit worn and everything, but she does have her belt. You know, I need to dress her properly. But she's got her belt with her blaster in there. And complete with her helmet. As you can see, just fell off. But, yeah, a little paint rub on the heels. Like I said, probably from being put in and out of the case, but really nice shape. We got a blaster for the bounty hunter version of her, but I don't think we actually have that figure. Nice black Bespin guard. Still quite a bit of gold piping on his uniform. Or Klaatu. I have several Klaatus, but this one's in good shape. The Rebel Commander. Bit of paint wear on him. He's the painted face version. But yeah. Paint rub, a little sticky, he needs cleaned off. But it's a nice figure. And a first for me. I've been collecting for a very long time and I've never found any Droids or Ewoks figures. And this collection I got both. I don't remember their names, but this one is one of the Droids figures. She's got a little bit of nose rub. Actually, I don't know if it's nose rub or just a poorly paint job because it kind of, it's in a weird spot, the spec. So it may just been a poor paint job. Still, don't have her in my collection, so she will go in my collection. Got an Emperor. He's got lots of paint rub everywhere. He's been used. He needs a bath as well. Got a Ramba. As you can see, they're labeled. But yeah, Ramba's here, looking good. Nice paint on him. I don't have a spear for him, but that's still cool. Take him. Nice Chief Chirpa. Good paint on him as well. Guess the Ewoks didn't get played with much. And Lando. Lando with his cape. And he's very good condition. He's only got a little bit of paint rub. His cape is really loose. Woo. That's kind of fun, actually. Yeah, Lando there, one of the last 17, so there's a lot of last 17 figures in here. Let's see. Got some stuff in the compartment. Got some more Droids figures, which I didn't actually see in this collection, so I'm hoping he still has stuff to find. K-Maul, so that was the Droids figure, her name. And yeah, that is not Star Wars. I have no idea what that is. Doesn't look like G.I. Joe either. Doesn't look like Transformer. I have no idea. But got Chief Chirpa's staff there. Another mystery weapon. So I don't know. That looks more G.I. Joe-ish. Rancor Keeper's hood. Got a staff for the Warring Guard. A whole bunch of weapons. Yeah, more staffs. Yeah, nice having all these weapons. So we're going to be able to complete a few figures here. Yeah. Ooh, more mystery weapons. No idea what that one is. And that one. No idea. So if you know what these weapons are, please let me know in the comments. Always like to find out what the mystery stuff is. Oh, got the Palace Blaster for the Lando. So it'll be good to have that. That's all that's in there. So yeah, we have a couple B-Wing pilots. He's worn and his little boots are sticky. A lot of these need wash, and you can just wash them in mild dish soap. It just takes a little bit of Dawn or whatever dish soap and cleans them off a little, gets the sticky off. A really worn B-Wing pilot. The cane for the Emperor fell down there. Got an Admiral Akbar. Gamorrean Guard. Got a nice Reese, which I think is... I dropped a weapon in here somewhere. Then we got 2 prune faces. Nice staff. There we go. Got a low gray. Looks good quality. Complete. And we got 2 Baratas. So these both look in excellent condition as well. I don't think these were ever played with, because there's no paint rub at all on either of those. So we got a couple more of the skiff people. Which again, pretty good condition. So most of these are in really good condition, only some of them have a lot of paint wear or paint chips on them. Here's another one that I wanted. He's hiding in gun. But the King Gornish, I don't know. I never watched the cartoons. I vaguely watched the cartoons. I have no memory. I blocked them out of my childhood. But he's a nice Ewoks character, and he looks to be pretty much in perfect condition. And he came with his little clubbing stick, so you can go and club the other Ewoks. And the other droid figure, which, like I said, I didn't have any droids or Ewoks figures. Now I have 3. So, pretty cool. It's a regular ATST driver, but he's got his weapon. Bit of paint wear on him. He's not in the best shape, but cool to have his weapon. And the Bib Fortuna, complete with weapon. So, a really good collection. Vintage collection of these figures. Like I said, really happy to get the Droids and Ewoks figures. So he also had all these coins in the collection. So I'm hoping he finds some more of these figures because he had Uncle Gundy based on the coin here. George Dusat. Like I said, never watched the cartoon. If I'm not pronouncing them right, I apologize. But we have his figure. So we have the Luke Skywalker. R2-D2, which he actually, after I picked these up, he actually gave me a call back because he found some more figures. But yeah, so we got all these coins, which are really nice to go with the figures. Got both of the ones for the Barada, the Ramba. Apparently he has another Luke Skywalker because he has 2 coins, both for the Imperial dignitaries and Lando. So he called me back because he found more figures that he thought he had. And one of them is this nice little guy here. You can see a pop-up R2-D2. So the his lightsaber actually doesn't really go in there really well. You have to kind of shove it, which I know is going to make a lot of people grit teeth out there. But the guy said he never took the lightsaber out when he played with it. I pulled it out before I bought it just to see if it was all there, because I was afraid maybe it had been, glued inside or something had happened to it. So I did gently pull it out, but yeah, it's a tight fit in there. So I'm not sure really, maybe I'll just leave it part out of him. And he had a Yoda. Just can't have too many Yodas. Had a little cane for him, and he had 2 snakes, so there may be another Yoda in his collection somewhere, since I have another snake. And a Wicket. So pretty cool. And one last thing he gave to me, just one sec. Okay, so after picking up the figures, I went back and picked up a couple more, and I'd mentioned to him that I liked the card backs, collecting the card backs. And he pulled this pile of stuff out of a garbage bag and gave it to me. Kind of neat stuff here. He apparently cut out, the fronts from a lot of the toys he had, and the card backs. So he didn't keep the whole card back, but he cut the figures out of them. Which, if you want to put these in a frame, it's kind of nice to display them. I guess he had an ATSC somewhere. Well, that's the card back, so I guess no picture of the figure. But these are just really kind of neat things. Things that I like getting in a collection. Just oddities you don't see. So he had, like I said, cut out things for every figure. So eventually, well, I guess he's got an indoor forest ranger to still find in his collection, according to this. And some more figures. Yeah, like I said, I didn't get the Rancor Keeper. Cut out those. But yeah, pretty much one here for all the things he had as a child. Thing I'm hoping he finds is he had a A-Wing. According to this, and he had all these instruction sheets, which are just in pristine condition. I mean, just great. So apparently he has a speeder bike. I'm hoping he finds the indoor forest ranger, the ISP-6, which I got, Desert Skiff. Apparently had 2 of those, because I got all their instructions. The instructions for the side gunner, nice to have, and the instructions for the A-Wing fighter. So, hoping he finds this one day and gives me a call. And instructions for Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. And then he had all the catalogs that came with the various toys, which is cool. And the planetary map that would have come with the A-Wing and the Tatooine skiff. This is also something I never had before. It's beat up. It looked like he taped it to the wall at one point. That or taped it together. But it's still a nice piece, and you don't see him. I don't see him very much, because I may be wrong, but I think these only came with the skiff and the A-Wing. But it's got all the toys on the back you could buy. So, really happy with this collection. I don't find things like this very often, just this amount of Last 17 figures and the Droids and Ewoks figures, so I'm really, really happy with this.